Hello everybody, this is Kate at the Library Whispers, and today I'm going to take a look at a selection of teas which I got in this really nice box. Probably quite difficult to see to get it into the whole shot, so I might have to kind of move it from side to side. Anyway, and then I thought that I've got my cup, so I'll take one of the teas out, select a tea, and we'll break off, put some hot water in, and I'll taste it, and then maybe have a look at a magazine, possibly, if I have time. So let's have a look at these. Okay, so these are by Whittard of Chelsea, established in 1886. And they're little individual boxes of different teas. It says here, a taste of tea, 40 individually wrapped tea bags. Net weight 80 grams, 2.8 ounces. On the side of the box, don't know whether you can see that. It's like black, but it's got a lovely pattern in. Oops. And then at the back, it tells you a bit about the teas. I might have a look at that in a minute. I don't know how noisy this unboxing is going to be. I'll try and do it as noiselessly as possible. Okay. Oops. Let's turn this over. Okay. It's actually a sticker on here. Try and take this off. This is why you need longer nails than I have. Okay, here we go. Oops. Nice. Okay, that was really quite noisy. You really wouldn't want to have heard that. It would have appreciated me taking out these boxes. So now the boxes are out, let's have a look and see what we have. Let's put them in order. Let's put them like this. So we have Marrakesh mint, English breakfast, mango and bergamot, jasmine, afternoon, English rose, tippy Assam, and Earl Grey. So let's have a look at each box. Such a beautiful pattern of roses. And this says English rose, a village fete tea for scones and strawberry jam with delicate flavours of glorious rose. That sounds really nice. And then we have kind of paisley pattern. This is tippy Assam. This golden tipped tea is sweet and malty, scrumptious with jam and crumpets. This one, a lovely blue. Earl Grey. This quintessential British blend, beautifully balanced with flavours of bergamot. It's one of my favourites, Earl Grey. And this one is an afternoon tea. Our signature blend of black and green tea, expertly balanced with flavours of bergamot. 4 o'clock. Tea time. This one is jasmine. Verdant green tea leaves scented with blossoms of dusk blooming jasmine. It's a lovely pattern. And this one is mango and bergamot. A sweetly sophisticated senka, adding a touch of tropical to afternoon tea. This one is English breakfast. It says versatile and invigorating with a robust malty richness, superb, served with a splash of milk. That's English breakfast. And this one is Marrakesh mint. And it says gunpowder green tea with peppermint leaves, the traditional taste of the Marrakesh Medina. That sounds exciting. So let's open up this box. See what we have. One, two, three, 5. Marrakesh mint. Flavoured green tea. Brewing instructions. Per cup, infuse 1 tea bag with water heated to 80 degrees C for 2 to 3 minutes. But which one shall I have? The mango and bergamot, or the jasmine, or the afternoon tea? Well, I guess since it is afternoon, I should probably have the afternoon tea. So going to move these over here. Bring in my cup. Open up this box. Here we have the teas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on the back it says brewing instructions per cup. Infuse 1 tea bag with boiling water for 3 to 5 minutes, which is what I'm going to do. I'll be back in a minute. So I'm now back with some hot water, and I'm going to move these boxes across here to give me some more space. Bring in my hot water. Open this up. I'm just going to smell it. Oh, such a nice smell. You can smell the bergamot. It's a gorgeous colour. So nice. And some people like to keep a tea bag in a cup for quite a while. I tend to like my tea a little bit less strong. The colour is so gorgeous. It's like a gold or a bronze. So it recommends 2 to 3 minutes. I think that's probably enough. Let's move that out of the way and have a taste. Oh, that's very nice. Very nice indeed. Yep. Very nice. So let's have a little flick through while I drink my tea. Move these things out of the way. quite a subtle bergamot taste. It's not as strong as Earl Grey. It's much more subtle. So let's have a flick through Home Style. This is from October 2008. Nice plate. More tea. That's nice. I like that candle. Let's have a look at this. Make the Look hanging planter. One of these. Lee loves to display plants creatively in her home. Try this clever idea to keep herbs close to hand in the kitchen or used to place trailing greenery. You will need hardwood dowel, measuring tape, pencil, saw, sandpaper, drill, small plant pots, wood glue, nails, hammer and string. Number 1. First measure and cut 2 40cm lengths of hardwood dowel with a saw and smooth the rough ends with sandpaper. Drill a small hole at either end of the pieces. Number 2. Next, measure the width of your plant pots below the rim. This is how far apart your dowels will need to be, and add on 4 centimetres. Use this measurement to cut 4 smaller pieces of wooden dowel. Number 3. Glue the longer pieces of dowel between the shorter ones, ensuring the width between the longer lengths is the same as the width of the pots below the rim, so they will sit snugly. Number 4. When dry, hammer some wood nails into the crossover sections to further secure the joints. Number 5. Paint the frame white or a colour of your choice and leave to dry. Number 6. Measure and cut 4 50cm lengths of string and thread through each of the holes in the frame, not to hold in place, then bring the other ends together and tie. Top tip. Make sure you measure your chosen pots well so that the wooden dowel sits snugly even. For safety, use lightweight plastic pots rather than ceramic options. So good, that tea. Lots of mirrors. Make the look boho cushion. Embrace carefree living with a fringed cushion inspired by Beth's home. It is so easy to make. Why not stitch up a bunch in different colours? You will need natural linen style fabric, measuring tape, scissors, cotton fringe trim, pins, sewing machine, cotton thread, an iron and a 40cm square cushion pad. Number 1. Measure and cut out 42cm by 42cm square and two 42cm by 30cm rectangular pieces of fabric. Set the two rectangular sections aside. Number 2. Cut cotton fringe trim into 42cm lengths. Pin them across the square of fabric, leaving a gap between each. Sew in place. Number 3. Take one of the rectangular pieces and fold and press a double hem along one of the 42cm sides with an iron. Sew in place and repeat with the second piece. Number 4. Lay the rectangular pieces on top of the square one with fringing facing up and hemmed sides, overlapping each other, and pin in place. Sew all the way around. Number 5. Turn the cover out and iron flat. Straighten the fringing and pop a square cushion pad inside. These are nice tiles. The Mona Lisa as Marge Simpson. That's quite cute. I love this fire. What an amazing fireplace. helps with books. Whoa. Gosh, I'm not sure I'd like to have a room which was like a jungle. It's a bit too crazy for me, that. Yep. Bit too crazy for me. A little bit migraine inducing, I think. Gosh, it's raining very heavily out there now. Can you hear it? Very heavy. Glad I'm inside with my cup of afternoon tea. I like these big lamps. It's really cool. So unfortunately my camera cut out, and so we didn't manage to get to the end of this, but I did notice that there, when I was flicking through the end, there were some really nice recipes, and I might have a go at reading some of these out. I have some more of these magazines. That'd be right nice to have a flick through and read some of them to you. That looks nice. This, oh gosh, look at this. Let's read this one before I go. It says, "Oh, so vintage. Step back in time with these deliciously chocolatey and indulgent retro dessert recipes. Milk chocolate malted pudding. Prep and cook time 20 minutes plus 2 hours chilling. Serves 8. And you will need ingredients: 3 tablespoons of Dutch processed cocoa powder, 1 tablespoon of granulated sugar, 3 tablespoons of cornstarch, half, is that? Or an eighth? Half a teaspoon of table salt, 205 grams of malted milk powder, 480 ml of whole milk, 240 ml of double cream, 140 grams of milk chocolate finely chopped, 1.5 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract, and for the malted whipped cream, 240 ml of double cream, 45 grams of malted milk powder, 3 tablespoons of icing sugar, and 1 tablespoon of pure vanilla extract. This is what you do. Number 1. In a medium heat proof saucepan, add the cocoa powder, granulated sugar, cornstarch, salt and malt powder, and whisk together. Add the milk and double cream and whisk again. Number 2. Over a medium heat, whisk the pudding until it thickens. It should take roughly 5 to 7 minutes. Continue whisking for 1 to 2 minutes and remove the saucepan from the heat. Strain your pudding through a wire mesh. Sieve into a large heat-proof bowl to avoid lumps. Add the chocolate and vanilla and whisk to melt. Number 3. Transfer the pudding into 8 small ramekins. Cover each to avoid a skin forming and place in the refrigerator to set for around 2 hours. Number 4. Whisk the cream for 2 to 3 minutes on medium to medium-high speed in an electric mixer until it begins to thicken. Add the malt powder, icing sugar and vanilla and continue whisking until medium peaks form. Number 5. Serve the pudding chilled with a dollop of whipped cream on top of each ramekin. The puddings will keep covered in the refrigerator for up to 3 days. In my refrigerator, they would probably last about 10 minutes. They look delicious. So, now I've finished my tea. That was very delicious. I'll certainly try that one again. Here is the pack. Afternoon tea. Retard. So it just leaves me to say thank you very much for popping by, and this is Kate at the Library of Whispers, and I hope to see you again very, very soon. Bye bye for now.